Good day, my name is Jose Ivan Ricardo Lopez Esteva. I own a restaurant and I'm soon to make a crypto hostel possibly. I was raised in Arecibo. We moved to our beach house when I was a young teenager, and then I came back to the place because my family owned a building right in front of the Arecibo plaza. It was in bad condition, so I had to fix it up, and I started my restaurant there. So I've been here for 5 years already, living and working. We're already creating our own niche market, and it's already recognized by the whole community. So the history of Arecibo is very interesting because actually it's if not the oldest, one of the oldest towns in the Americas. It was the Spanish establishment started here around 1515, and for a time it was one of the most prosperous cities in the island. Then in the 20th century, when markets became modernized, Arecibo was regarded as the little New York of Puerto Rico. And then when the sugar and rum industries got sold off and closed, and the shopping malls started to be established in the island, the town got really depressed. Right now we're in the middle of a rebirth of the city. It started already slowly, and every day we are seeing better and better opportunities to bring the town back to its former days of glory. What I envision for Arecibo is that with the crypto community coming over to Puerto Rico, this could be transformed into an actual crypto paradise and actually be the first crypto miracle of the island. Because a whole ecosystem could be created here without much competition and without much resistance. And you have very reasonably priced property, beachfront property, all buildings that could be restored, for B&Bs, hostels, small boutique hotels. So I think cryptocurrencies are a very interesting new development for the whole world and for the island, because we've been struggling with a lot of corruption for many years. It's a big problem here. So crypto is like an escape valve from that centralized system, where you can trust the transactions and the processes because it's ingrained in the system. So I think once the local communities start to get familiarized with how cryptocurrency works and its principles, it would be widely accepted. They just need to understand it. When a policeman gives you a ticket here in Puerto Rico and you go pay your ticket, suddenly that same ticket appears again in your record, and they charge it twice, three times, 4 times, because since it's centralized, who's going to argue with them? So if you apply blockchain technology to that, once the ticket is registered in the blockchain, you pay your ticket, that transaction is registered in the blockchain, it can be argued. It's right there, it's public, everybody can see it. So that's an example of how blockchain could be applied. More simple things like libraries or the record keeping that not only include the transfer of wealth, which is what most people think it's what blockchain is about, but it's really a technological system of public transactions. So I started in crypto recently. We've seen it for many years. We've seen the development of Bitcoins and blockchain. Although at least I didn't get too involved with it. I was just like a passive spectator. But after the hurricane, a friend of mine that I think you're gonna meet him soon, he got really involved. He went all in with crypto as investment opportunity, and I started watching over what he was doing and how he was making money. So I started researching different projects, and I'm investing in a few of them. And I see, like blockchain, for example, I started accepting Bitcoins in my business and Litecoin and other cryptocurrencies. And I see it like something that could be widely adopted. So I actually have here, right here in Arecibo, in Esteva 510, the first BTM, the first ATM machine of cryptocurrency in Puerto Rico. I have to be grateful and recognize that Blockspace, one of the list delegates, very generously gave it to me, because I presented to them my vision of the development of Arecibo. I want to turn Arecibo into Moon City. They're trying to promote crypto adoption. So soon I'm gonna have it operating. I'm still managing a few legal and technical details of the ATM, but soon you're gonna be able to buy and sell your Bitcoins right here in Arecibo in Esteva 510.